Welcome to Behind the Firewall. I'm CNN teammate Lindsay Bickley, and I have the privilege of facilitating these discussions with our Director of Information Security, Pete Bogerman, as he unpacks the latest topics in cybersecurity and how they impact your business. So how do fraudsters intervene here and get a business's payment details?
So one of the first things they do is they go out on the internet and they start searching for businesses and companies. They check social media, and they actually build profiles of these companies out there and start to learn about, what does a company do and kind of gain an understanding of how much business they do and who they do business with. And then the next thing they do is they look for email addresses. And the simplest way to do that is get on social media and kind of search to see, okay, if I go into LinkedIn, okay, here's the email address. Well, guess what I have now? I've got a way to contact this business owner or somebody within their, accounting department. And then they send social engineering phishing emails and they try to get people to click on them. The very next thing they'll do is gain access to that email account. All of those emails are available, and the first thing they'll do is they will download all that information on their local computer and start searching through it. And as soon as they start see some things that are like for wire transfers and different things like that, they collect that information, ACH payments. They'll grab all those routing numbers, account numbers, and now they have a template to work off of. And so what they do is they will remake a fake invoice based on the real one. So it's very realistic. And now that they've got access to that email account, they know who this person is contacting with to actually, do those wire transfers. And the very next step is, okay, now that I have that contact list, I'm going to start sending out these fake, wire account, and off they go.
So they'll actually make a fake invoice that looks very convincing.
Oh my goodness, they're so good. I mean, they'll get all of the font sizes down, they'll get the company logos, they'll get the formatting, and they will make that thing look almost identical to a real piece of paper, and that makes it very hard to detect. Especially, you're going through the day and you're busy and you get an invoice and you look at it real quick and your mind says, yep, looks right. Guess what? It's not.
Right, and you want to get it paid. So how can businesses protect themselves from this type of fraud?
I would say the first thing is don't rush to pay. Take a minute and say, okay, was I expecting this? Look at the invoice. Look at the numbers on the invoice. Does it match an order you have? A couple other things you can do too. If it just doesn't feel right, call. And call using a number you have on record. Okay, so one of the things that fraudsters will do is they'll change all the contact information in the fake invoice. So if you look at the invoice, I need a phone number. Oh, there's a phone number. I'll use that. You're calling the fraudster now. I can't stress enough how important it is to train your employees so they're aware of what's going on.
Well, Pete, thank you so much for those really helpful tips. And I'm sure our business owners are going to be putting these into practice. We really appreciate you going into that today for us.
Sure, anytime. I'm always happy to share some of the knowledge we've learned here at the bank and some of the things that we've seen. We want to do our utmost to make sure that other customers do not fall prey to some of these tactics that these bad guys are doing to help them avoid these trips.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Behind the Firewall, and stay tuned for another episode next month.
This podcast is brought to you by C&N, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.